How's it going, everybody? Armic is back with you, and this time we're going to talk again about No Man's Sky, but now we're going to talk about 5 reasons why you should not pre-order No Man's Sky and wait for some reviews to come out, because there's some questionable things going on about the game that you should take into account before you give them your money. The game is only 6 gigabytes big. A lot of people have been questioning the fact that the game is only 6 gigabytes big. So, how many textures are really in the game? How different will the planets really be? How many different animals will you really see? I mean, imagine if you see a moose, and that's animal 1. And you see a moose with wings, and that's animal 2. And you see a moose with a beak, that's animal 3. Is that really that much difference other than constantly seeing a moose? I mean, with that being said, I would like to see a game that is huge. I expected this game to be 20, maybe 30 gigabytes large. Maybe a lot of the work's done on back-end servers, which is why it requires online play. But as of right now, I just don't know how much different each planet will be. The game's only 10 to 12 hours. A lot of people are very disappointed to find out that the game may be only 10 to 12 hours. Although this is not confirmed, but by a person who apparently has a leaked copy of the game, that the game is only 10 to 12 hours. With that being said, it's a full price game, so it's rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. Paying $6 an hour for a game, or for a game that they expect you to fill your time exploring multiple different planets that may or may not really be all that different, is starting to put some concern in hearts of guys who pre-ordered. I would really take this in mind and really read the guy's reviews. It's floating on the internet. You can find it on Reddit about the length of the game and what you plan to do in the game. What will you actually do? We know that the goal of the game is to get to the center of the galaxy. We know that they want you to explore, trade, fight, and scavenge these planets. But why are you doing it? Are you doing it for money? What will you do with that money? Is there a point to you getting stronger? If you can beat the game so quickly, what will I be spending all of my time doing besides flying through space and landing on planets? And if all the planets are the same, will I even want to land on these planets? Or what will be the big difference? There's only 4 different races. So once you learn the language, what are you really doing? Are there quests? Are there opportunities to trade? Will I be able to fight? Are there enough fights to be had? And if I'm having these fights and other players are having these fights, are there enough fights to be had for everyone? I would just really look into what I would do and wonder why they haven't really told us. You won't be able to find your friends. It's kind of concerning that the galaxy is so big and there's no way to really play with your friends in a galaxy this large. I mean, imagine all the fun that can be had if you and another friend both land on the planet and you guys are mining out the planet and monsters are attacking you guys, or you're going through space and pirates show up to try and attack you. I mean, I think there's a huge flaw in this game by not allowing you to play with your friends. These days, multiplayer is king, and by keeping multiplayer out of the game, not really out of the game, but making it difficult to be had, I think that's a huge flaw, and I would really wait out to see what some people say or how long it took people to find their friends, and if multiplayer was even worth it. Don't rely on the Steam refund policy. While reading a lot about the pre-order statuses of games on Steam, a lot of people seem to use the Steam refund policy as the reason why they like to pre-order games. A game this size, I don't feel you can get a full grasp of what the game is in the first 2 hours. I mean, think of Division. In the beginning, it was great. Everyone played the beta, everyone loved it. But once the game came out and people got to the in-game content, it just wasn't what people were looking for, and a lot of people felt cheated. So please think twice before using the Steam refund system to pre-order this game. And with that, guys, that is my list of reasons that you should not pre-order No Man's Sky. I, for one, am not a fan of pre-ordering any game, but if you choose to, just hopefully you're informed, and don't look at me if the game ends up being bad, because there are a lot of people who feel like it's overhyped. And all I gotta say is, check me out again. I'm just a gamer. Like, favorite, subscribe. It really helps me out, and I'll see you guys next time.